What is going on, YouTube? It is, let's see, Monday. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Litecoin. We're going to talk about Ethereum. And we're going to talk about XRP to US dollar. And to me, it's looking pretty likely that they may do a US dollar coin. You know, I'm not. I think it's Congress that's pushing for it, so it'll probably be a federally backed thing. But I'm gonna have to look further into it before I go into it because I really don't want to go too deep into it without having the facts for you. But this pattern I'm starting to see with the markets. I mean, it's starting to. I don't know. It's just starting to look like they're taking the same routes now. It looks like for Bitcoin, your resistance is about six. We got a high today at 64.85. And we started out the day at about 59.21. So between 59.21 and 64.85 ish, it seems like we get up to about 6,500. So I want to say 65 to 6,600 is your resistance for Bitcoin. And as soon as that happens, it drops right back down to say 5,700, 5,600. And then the same with Ethereum. I mean, we'll get into Ethereum in a little bit, but it just seems like we're in a kind of a pattern now where, depending on the valuation of what a coin is worth, you'll have a coin jump up to a certain amount, and and then like with Bitcoin, it'll jump up to like say close to 6,000, but it breaches that resistance of 60 or 56 to 5,700, and then it goes back down again. So we were green all day today, which is great, but when you don't really make any progress, I'm not going to get really excited until I really start to see some major progress. And I know we've got a Bitcoin halving coming up in May, assuming the coronavirus does not slow that up. But I don't know. It just seems like it's been kind of ping-ponging back and forth, going up and down, up and down, up and down. And, when the price doesn't really significantly go up all that much, that's not going to really prompt me to want to sell my Ethereum. I mean, okay, if I bought into my Ethereum at about 190, if I were to sell out now, that would be pretty foolish. I would lose money, and I couldn't handle that. So even if some people are saying, "Oh, we can see sub 100s again," I don't worry about what some people say. I watch what the price does, and then I act accordingly. But I know, just like Bitcoin, we're low right now. Okay, but remember last year when we had the Litecoin halving. Litecoin reached a zenith of about $140, and then it plummeted right before the halving. And the halving turned out, people were saying, "Oh, Litecoin's going to go to $1,000." I'll admit, even I thought it was going to. I was saying it on my shows, but I'm afraid these halvings, if you think about it, basically all it really does is cut in half what miners get for Bitcoin. If you're mining Bitcoin, it's going to cut the coin in half. I just don't really see how that can make Bitcoin moon. How is that going to make it go all the way to the sky? I mean, really, if you think about it, if it didn't work for Litecoin, how the heck is it going to work for? How is Bitcoin any different? I don't mean to seem like a Debbie Downer. It just seems like, I don't know. It just seems like there's just not a whole lot going on right now, and that's why I'm just keeping my money in my Ethereum, because I just think Ethereum's charts look the strongest. They pretty much always do. You're gonna have downtrends. You're gonna have charts looking like they're in a downtrend every once in a while. If you really think about it, that's the same thing with any investment that you make. Any investment that you make, you're gonna have your up days. You're gonna have your down days, and you just got to be able to learn when to sell when it makes more sense to you. Just like with my Ethereum, if I sold out at 132 or 133, I would lose about $58. And I've got two of them. What my plan is, keep one when Ethereum finally decides to go to the moon. I will sell one and then I will keep one. That way, well, I will always have one full Ethereum now. And to me, that makes sense. But guys, you gotta really, you know, you gotta really do something that makes sense. Don't just sell off because it goes up a couple of bucks. I just don't really see how that could be profitable. I mean, unless you just if you have a tremendous amount, then more power to you. But if you're a person like me who's only got two Ethereum coins, to me that would make absolutely no sense. But if enough interest is drummed up, I could see Bitcoin maybe realistically going to 10, maybe 12,000, maybe 14,000 at the highest. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's move on to XRP, in which really with XRP, guys, not a whole lot has really gone on. I mean, if I were if I were an XRP holder, actually, I just deleted my XRP chart. Okay, literally nothing happened with XRP, so I'm not going to even bother pulling up a chart because it takes too much time. Same thing. You basically, actually, I'll look on my phone here. But there are people out there I know that like to buy something. They might drop a couple of $1,000s into it, and that's cool. They want to buy something, and they want instant gratification. Well, we're kind of in a market right now where you're not going to get instant gratification. Yeah, Bitcoin might jump up a few $100s here and there, maybe $500, but you're not going to see thousands. XRP, you're not going to see it go to $1 anytime soon. Will it go to $1? Oh yes, absolutely it will. I have full confidence it will. Could it go to $10? Of course it could. Over time. You got to buy, say, if you want to really make a difference, if you really want to make some money at it, you got to say buy 250 to 500 to maybe 1,000 XRP coins. Because if you're a guy like me or a person like me who can only afford to buy, say, 100 at a time or 50 at a time, that really, even if it went to $10, guys, it really wouldn't make that big. If you want to make a big splash, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and say buy anywhere from 250 to 1,000 coins, put them away. You can't be somebody that gets in and then expects to, like, I don't know, see it go up to 25 or 30 cents. Because listen, guys, about a couple of months ago, it was about 33 cents. I'd want to say back in December, November, I don't know for sure. But it was at about 33 cents. It's gone down. It's dropped half value, just about. So let's see what it's at right now on the phone here. Okay, let's see. Advertisements. Okay. XRP, as I said, is at 0.17158. It virtually has not moved at all. This is a coin. We're doing XRP. I accidentally deleted the chart. I apologize. But XRP is a coin that could be a great investment because you can buy a lot right now. And it seems to be stable-ish. I mean, if you could afford a 15-cent drop. But I don't know. If you're somebody who wants instant gratification, wants it to jump up to 35 cents in one day from 17, that's not going to happen. It's got to be one of those coins where, say, if you owed a little bit of Bitcoin Cash, a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of Litecoin, you got to buy other things to watch that do move. Because really, this is kind of a, it's really funny, but this is kind of a coin where it's going to go 0.1785, 1786, 1789, 1787, 1788, 1789, 179. That's the kind of path it takes. It don't go from 17 to 18 to 19 to 20. This is what they call a slow mover, slow growth investment stock. And, well, coin, I'm sorry. But You just got to have the patience. You got to say buy 1,000 of them if you can afford it. So let's see. Let's just take a quick look see and see what that would cost. Pull up Coinbase. I use Coinbase, of course, because for dummies like me, that's probably the best and safest way to go. Because some of these, let me tell you, some of these sites are pretty difficult to learn and understand. So, okay, I'm gonna hit buy. I'm just testing to see what's gonna cost. Hold on. 1,000. That would cost you guys $176. Okay, you buy 1,000 XRP at $176. Okay, 1,000. Say if it went to a $10, you're looking at $10,000, guys. That would take a long time, but let's see. Let's check out something a little bit more realistic. Okay, 1,000 times $1. That's $1,000, of course. Minus 176, you made $824 profit. But remember, you got to put them away. You got to forget you got them. And someday when it cracks $1, if you bought 1,000 of them, heck, I'm even tempted to do that. But if you bought 1,000 XRP and she went to $1, you made some serious cash. But remember, if you're going to make a lot of money like that, this is what I do. Okay, say if my Ethereum, me and my wife's Ethereum went up to, say, $1,000 a coin, and I got 2 coins and I sold both of them out at $2,000, what I would have to do is figure out what the percentage of the, remember, you get taxed on this. So what I would do is at the moment, I would consult somebody. I would say, I'd go to somebody professional and say, hey, what do you think it would cost for my taxes for this? And whatever they say the percentages is, remember, you get taxed when you hold coins, I think, and when you sell out. Only when you sell out. But if I were to get $2,000 profit, immediately what I would do is I'd take out what my taxes would be, and then I would enjoy the rest of it and buy more Ethereum. That's what you do. Right on the spot, when you take your profits, you take out the profit, or you take out your taxes, what your taxes are going to be. Either go pay them immediately, or put them in the bank, or give them to somebody who won't let you spend the money. And then when it comes to tax time, guess what? You got your taxes, then you can pay. Because believe me, guys, if you make profits here and you make profits there, trust me, it's going to add up, and Uncle Sam's going to want his cut of the pie. He's going to say, hey, I want my share, and he's not going to care if you have it or not. So my strong suggestion to you would be, definitely take money out of your profits, if it's a significant amount, put them away. That way you can pay your taxes. That way you're done. You don't have to worry about, oh, how the heck am I going to pay my taxes for that? You got it over with. Cool. Okay, I've been rambling too far. This stay-at-home order is kind of starting to get to me. I don't like staying at home because I love being with my wife, but I really would rather be at work because I want to be making this. I mean, I am getting paid from my work, which is nice, but I would rather be working. I'm just not somebody who likes to just sit at home and do absolutely nothing. I like to be cleaning, even though I've been kind of injured. Well, I've been injured. Even though I've been injured, I went to physical therapy today, and I'm going to be doing it for the next 6 weeks. And then I'm going to go back to my my doctor that did my operation, and he's going to determine when it is I can go back to work. So I got to do my exercises every day and work my butt off to get myself back to work. So tonight I'm going to try, or tomorrow, to link my Patreon, if it's still possible, to my Yahoo CryptoVision channel. And I've decided I'm going to have tiers of $5 and $10 entry. Let's just go ahead and say $1 bill, $5, and $10. At the $1 entry, you're basically just helping fund the channel. You're basically helping me buy. I need to get a new mic. I want to get a green screen. I really want to spruce my channel up. So that's what that could do. And the $5 level, I will be able to, like, if you have coin advice, like, what do you think this coin's going to do? Because I've had people ask me in the past, hey, what do you think this is going to do? I could work with you one on one. Well, let's just say that'll be the $10. I'll have to think of something for the $5, but for the $10 fee, for $10 a month, if you can, if you do $10 a month to my Patreon, what that'll get you, I'll work with you. Like if you're a new person or just somebody who kind of needs, I've been in this game for a couple of years now. I know what I'm doing to a point. But if you've got any questions like, hey, what do you think? Hey, Jason, what do you think this is going to do? Or like say if you wanna mine like I do, like say if you use Etherminer, I could work one on one with you on how to get your miner going. Because trust me, I have done it so many times now, and they kind of have this little thing where they have a IP address problem, like they want you to validate your IP address. And if anybody's ever used Etherminer, you know that it always says invalid address. But I've kind of discovered a way. I need to do some more testing to make sure it works. But I could show you how to, I could show you how to. You got to go into the commands. You got to put your whatever coin you're mining from Etherminer, which is basically Ethereum. You got to put your Ethereum address in there. I'll show you what lines to go. I'll show you where to go. So it took me over a year to figure it out all by myself, but I know what I'm doing now. So that's what the $10 level will get you. Let's just do a $1 and a $10 level. $1 level will just basically be helping the channel out. But you do $10 level, I will help you along if you need stuff with your mining, or if you need just like advice, or I could work with you like if you're new to this, I could work with you one on one. I could give you my cell phone number and you could call me. I could work with you, or we could do email, whatever makes you more comfortable, or texting. I can help you one on one with investment stuff. So just let me know, and that's your $10 level. So, but if you can help out with that, I would certainly appreciate it. And with the $10, it will also go toward making the show better. That's what that money will go toward. Also with paying my medical bills, which is going to be crazy after this seizure. So, anyway, I'm sorry this has kind of been a long show. We started out the day of. Let's hold on. I'm going to do Ethereum last. Oh, and I was going to tell you one more thing too. I think quite a few shows ago, with my mining, I said I wanted to, like when I get paid 0.01 every time. They pay me 0.01 and I get paid once a week. I had 0.02 something, and I still have two full Litecoins, but I converted that 0.02 Ethereum into Litecoin, and I've got 0.06 Litecoin. I figure it's going to take about 34 weeks to get one full Litecoin, and except for electricity, I won't have to pay for it because I'm mining, which will be pretty sweet. So anyway, you just got to have the patience for it, guys. We started up today Litecoin at about 37.44, retraced a bit, then we started going back up again, ping-ponging around a little bit, 38. So it's been hanging out in about 37, 39. I want to say Litecoin right now, 37, 39. 37 support level to $39. That's why kind of right now I'm just mining Ethereum and converting it. Litecoin is not really doing much right now, but I just have a feeling one of these days we're going to get some big news on Litecoin, and I just think it'd be nice to be in Litecoin. Litecoin has reached a zenith of about 140 last year. I still believe in this coin. This is the silver to Bitcoin's gold. And I think Litecoin's still good. It's still at very attractive prices right now. Because someday when it's sitting steady at $100, you're going to wish you bought it. But anyway, that's enough for that. Litecoin's looking good. We'll do Ethereum since I've kind of just rambled on all night. I do apologize. But it has kind of been a long day. So if I'm going to talk, I don't want to talk my wife's ear off, so I'll talk to all my people out there watching me, I'll be like, hey, just talk to everybody who wants to watch you talk about it. So that's cool. So anyway, guys, we started out the day for Ether at 125.97. This is your high point here. 133.42. Hit a little bit of resistance. Retraced again. Now it's just kind of ping-ponging. I've got a feeling we could dump back down to 125 tomorrow. That's what it does. If I could start to see a pattern for a long period of time, I could see selling one coin at 134 if I knew it was going to drop back down to 125, because then I could start kind of accumulating more Ethereum. So there are ways you can make money, guys, in this market. I think Ethereum is going to jump up again. I'm just not sure. I want to say maybe 350, 360 at the most this year, if Bitcoin halving makes any kind of real big splash. But anyway, guys, I've yapped long enough. I really appreciate you and love you. Appreciate you watching my show. Peace out, guys. This is Monday Night CryptoVision 2.0 signing off. Peace out, guys.